Shame on you too. So when you shameless girl across the man and mother, you want to talk.
Between Kassia and Oyenka, who do you think is the more evil person or the more wicked person, or who do you think the liar is? Because this fight, it has to end tonight.
You cannot sit there and call another person bitter when you were the nasty person and you said the most horrible things about me. You're a very horrible person, and I'm saying this with my full chest.
You see what Victoria did to Oyenka tonight? That's what Oyenka needs.
You actually came into the game using your emotions rather than your sense.
See the bass, the drama.
What do you mean by obviously is the wife?
Can you shut up? Let
You shut up.
Why they talk? Are you stupid?
And I didn't even have a clue about Nelly and Kassia or Nelly and Kelly having a fallout. Like, there's just a lot this season. What's going on? Why is there so much hate? Why is there so much bitterness? Like, I'm literally shocked.
I'm not speaking more.
Obviously because of the wife.
Shut the up.
Shut up, girl.
When I'm talking, don't talk.
Who are you?
Queen Nelly, that's my name, in case you forgot.
My ass.
Anyways,
See, guys, to be honest with you, I'm going to be putting a lot of clips here because I don't even want to talk too much in this particular episode. I'm just going to be sharing a lot of things that I think are supposed to sharing you the things that happened. So I'm going to be generous with clips. I just hope that YouTube doesn't, strike me for it. So first of all, when the show kicked off, Ebuka asked Ben about him and TJ what's going on, and Ben just explained how they are no more in talking terms, and this is because of what he saw when he came out of the show. And again, he noticed it from the house when they separated them, how TJ was already saying, by the way, twins were going to be his child's godfather. And it's just like, what's going on? You don't know these people. Speak to your wife, the person that gave birth to the child that you were not even there, and you're already saying these people. So it felt like TJ was already licking ass in the house and also was spiting him, as opposed to him being his best guy in the house, especially because him was the one that did a lot of things, the effort he put in to make sure that they come on the show. So he didn't expect that from TJ. That he's not going to lie. TJ tried to reach out to him after the show was over, but he didn't pick up because at that time he was, his head was hot and he didn't want to hear anything.
But the last time I checked, the only thing you did in that house was kiss.
After this, we heard Kassia asking Sean that, Sean, you made a statement about the fact that, you don't even know what Kassia and Kelly were doing in the house. And I want to ask you, what is it that you did that I didn't do? Because the last time I checked, the only thing that you did was kiss. And Sean was like, fair. Sean, gets straight into the fight. He just always, his point is always clear. He says what it is. They fear anybody, Papa. And to be fair, I understand what he was saying. He said that, to be honest, he's not saying that, Kassia didn't deserve to win or whatever, but inside the house, based off of what was going on inside, he even feels like Kassia even did more compared to Kelly Ray, but that inside, he just felt like they were not as entertaining as some other people in the house, and Kelly Ray went ahead to speak about how he doesn't get it when people are saying, no, you don't deserve to win, or you don't do this, you don't do that. That at the end of the day, if you are coming into a competition with somebody and you are sitting there and thinking that the other person doesn't deserve to win, that means you are dumb. Like, he said it right out there, and all the people that have said those type of things to him, I'm sure they just sat and was collecting their sub. And I loved how Kelly Ray always refers back to them that I am the winner. I am the winner. Oh, they forget say I be winner. I be winner. Una when get fan base, why una fan base no vote for una to win? Mother and father of fan base, why they no vote for una to win? Kelly also went ahead to speak about how he had made a tweet, and it was because of some of the things that he heard. He heard that some housemates, that somebody here told him that some of like 5 of the housemates, he mentioned him by the way, twins, Sean, he talked about how he didn't deserve to win and all that. So he went to tweet that, now we deserve to win, one and no win, share something like that. And him by the way, twins were like, why are you mentioning my name? Like, don't mention my name. Like, it was almost turning into a fight, and it's like, let me speak, I'm speaking. While this was going going on, Kassia came up, and then Nelly decided to speak, and she spoke about how she and Kelly Ray, they didn't have any issues at all. She loved him in the house. Even Kelly Ray supported her in the house, everything. But that when they came out, she noticed that both of them just were not talking, and she believes that it was the wife that influenced that, and the wife just attacked her. Like, what are you saying? Which wife? And they went back and forth. They went hot on each other, and it was crazy. Like, the fight was a lot. I'm going to put that clip because I can't even say it.
That thing you told me, you were so confident that Oyenka told you that. You never told me it was your instinct or you were thinking about
two things. Oyenka said the first one, the second one was my instinct.
But you lied.
didn't understand.
You lied.
Shut up, I'm not talking to you.
I don't fight with you, lied against me, period.
Shut up.
Aya,
The fight was a lot. They said things to each other, and in Nelly's defense, she spoke about how she's not going to lie. When she got into the house, and even everybody here, they will attest to the fact that they sat and looked around and expected some people to be top 5. Shasha, I don't understand where this hate and bitterness was coming from, because Nelly actually outrightly called Kelly Ray's wife a bitter person.
this big, yeah, she looks very bitter.
Come on, stop saying that.
You're very stupid.
When I
And Kelly Ray just attacked her like, don't say that. Kelly Ray no even sabi fight. In all of this, the only thing I fit talk now say Kelly Ray no sabi fight. When Nelly was speaking, she spoke about the fact that why she and Kassia were having these issues is because of the fact that she told Oyenka what Kassia had told her, and it was the truth that Kassia didn't tell her that, oh, I insinuated this. So she told her as if it was Oyenka that told her, and now that she has gone to tell Oyenka, Kassia is upset, and she feels like that's where all these things stem from. And Kassia was defending herself. They were going back and forth, and Oyenka just started calling Kassia a liar. You're a liar, you lie, you came into the show as a liar and you have been lying since then. She said all sorts of things, but the one that was so shocking was that Oyenka was calling somebody a liar. Everybody knows that Oyenka is the liar. Bro, you say it's a game, you say it's a strategy, and you say, but you lie, sis. You lie. Like, there's no, own it with your full chest. See something about me here. I always say some things the way I'm feeling at the time, and if it changes, I'm going to change my mouth and say, at that time, this is what I'm feeling, but now, this is what I think. Nobody go beat you. Like, since why I become adult, so I know say nobody will beat me for anything what I do. I dey talk am with my full chest. Even if I gossip am for your back, best believe I go fit talk am for your front. And I just feel like if Oyenka owned up to that, people are even going to respect her more. All this calling her a liar, all these things will not even work. Anyways, they had this conversation, and then she started talking about how Kelly Ray was using her to chase clouds before he posted his endorsement deal, because he came and tweeted that, oh, on her fave wey no bath for 2 weeks, and Oyenka said she was talking to him. Kelly Ray and Kassia were like, but they didn't mention your name. Why are you the only one talking? And she said, okay, you needed the engagement, so you, and Kelly Ray say, I'll be winner, engagement from you, who be that? And Ebuka kept asking Kelly, okay, who they talk about? If no be, why you say her? He say, see, anybody will curse me for comment section, I know they go check who get the fan, who no get the fan. I they tweet back anyhow you do me. So all these ones that were saying, Shasha, now let's enter Victoria and Oyenka.
She's a very bitter person. We gang up against you. We gossip about you. I sit and I ask everybody sitting here. I've hide for once. I'm sure we all came out and watched the show. Did I for once say anything bad about Oyenka?
I loved how Victoria just was clear about her point. When Oyenka was trying to obstruct her or anything, she waited for Oyenka to finish, and she had the floor, and she was very clear and sound. She spoke about how Oyenka was the one calling somebody else evil, witch, saying all sorts of things. When nobody was even upset with her, when there was no fighting or anything, Oyenka was busy calling Victoria names, saying vile things about Victoria, and Victoria never even said anything about you, and she's there calling somebody else a liar, calling somebody else wicked. And Victoria said, with my full chest, I'm going to say that you are a horrible person, and I'm not even going to mince words. Victoria was talking about how delusional Oyenka is. She would just paint pictures in her head, say things in her head. Imagine her saying that Victoria wanted to be the Mbadiwe's wife, Mrs. Mbadiwe. What kind of statement is that? What are you even saying? What does that even mean? Like, what was that? And then Victoria also spoke about the fact that Oyenka is there pushing narrative and saying that Victoria's strategy was for her to be in a triangle. And Victoria cleared the air. Sean, you are here. When you said, oh, there's a triangle with you, it looks like you're not doing anything. Should we use that as your narrative? She said, no, that's not what I want. And Sean confirmed it. So why is Oyenka going up and about and saying, oh, when I found out her game plan, that she was behaving like a snake? What are you saying? You know, Ebuka had to tell her, say, this your strategy or game or whatever you are doing, it had an effect on the housemates, and they are mentioning it here. Don't you think that, okay, you have something to say about? She was like, she came there to play a game and she played a game. Yo, crazy things happened tonight, and I just thought to come out here and share with you guys. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section, because